lately there's been a bit of talk about different trees and whereabouts we are in the year, the Celtic sacred trees. And someone's mentioned to me about, well, we're all tree huggers. Well, not all of us are tree huggers, but what's the point in hugging a tree? Well, for one, the feel of a tree when you're holding it, or even when you're walking through the woods or near a tree, the energy that you can feel, the vibrancy of the woods is amazing. If you're walking through a woods like this one, there's lots to do. You've got paths, you've got light coming through, you've got different trees, you've got different fauna and flora there. The energy that is around is amazing. That's why people use backdrops like this and images. But being able to hug a tree is very much like being able to hug your favorite person in the world. Yeah, when you are stressing, you're anxious, there's just a release. Well, with the amount of energy that goes into the earth from the tree and from the earth into the tree, there's a constant flow. So any energy that you're putting in is just getting grounded straight away. But also, when you're holding that tree, you can just feel as though there's just nothing else in the world. A lot of people laugh at people who hug trees, or even just stand and relax against them. But if somebody sits by a tree and rests back at it, is that really any different? Because you can still feel the tree. The sense of peace and calm that's around it still gives you, I wouldn't say a euphoria, but a kind of release. Yeah, just one of those feelings of being able to just, and it'll go away. It's why kids used to climb trees. It's why adults still, some of them do. It's why we play around the trees. So I thought I'd write a bit of a poem. So please bear with me. The tree. When you look at a tree, what do you see? Do you imagine it protecting you and me? Do you hear it talking and being free? Or the sounds of the birds? Or the buzzing bee? When you see its leaves swaying in the breeze, do you feel the movement and the moment seize? Do you close your eyes and see with ease as the life of the tree through its branches weaves? Is the peace you have the peace you feel, or does your mind go wandering at the woodworm's meal? From the creaking sounds of the branches reel, do you see the bark as it starts to peel, or relax and be calm and the moments steal? The tree is stoic, it stands tall and grounded, the sight of the trunk all straight and rounded, the noise in the dark when the bark breaking sounded, the strength of the earth as your heart pounded. This life we see, from the ground it rises, the magic around us lifted reprises, not kept to itself like the human misers. It shares its power, and the greedy despises. We use the energy within, the magic spells that we do spin, the tree of life and the life we win. The tree continues. It sees no sin. Magic shaped with word and wood. We'd stand like the tree, all proud if we could. We call on spirit, water, fire, air and earth as we should, to protect the trees and the earth's lifeblood. The energy of our intent as the tree through the years has stood. Blessed be. So I've just done a poem about a tree, or trees in general, but it's one of the things that connects people who are pagan, whether they see it as a religion or a way of life. It's generally accepted that it's to do with nature, and this connection that we have spans all the different traditions, and it's so open and diverse, and people are very accepting, or a lot of people, not everybody is, like with any religion, but because of the diversity of God's beliefs, the fact that there's a goddess or many goddesses, as well as gods, there's a community feel, a connection where we don't have to believe what other people believe. We don't have to believe in the same gods, even within the same pantheon or polytheistic religion. But we acknowledge that other people have this connection with these other gods and goddesses. Some people don't believe in those at all. They just believe in the power of nature and the elements, and others about the ancestors and the spirits. But the spirits in everything, whether that's the spirits within the gods and goddesses, or within the land, within the plants and the trees. But to me, being pagan's great. It's a way for me to connect. It's a way for me to be able to be and relax, be calm. I mean, it gives me so much energy. It gives me a vibrance that I've not had for ages, before I actually realised that pagan was within my blood. So this vibrance, this feel, leads me to another poem I've just written. Being Pagan. Being pagan is a religion and a way of life, engaging with magic, love and peace, not strife. Intent is everything, and our intents be strong. No amount of magic used to help should be wrong. Great works of peace, the rituals long. People are open, our minds not closed. Anger and hate not part of the prose. Gatherings of magic to work our spell. Amicable workings to make us well. No demon or devil is worshipped, of this we tell. In gods and goddesses the elements we hold, strong in purpose, no souls are sold. Greeting each day with a smile and a sigh, reaching potential, the bar is set high. Each path we choose is our own to follow. At last we feel whole, our pride we can swallow to the path we share, full of life, not hollow. Blessed be.